came out firing, got your offense going right away, takedowns in the first period. Just talk about how important that was in you setting the pace and really kind of getting the leg up.
Oh, it was very important. Mat wrestling is where I feel most dominant, and anytime I can get first period takedown and be able to get right to the mat with a lead, I feel great about that.
You've battled some injuries this year, and to be in this position right now, how rewarding is it to be in the national finals?
It's unbelievable. I feel like the luckiest kid alive right now, and I know I got one more to take care of after each my goal, and so I'm gonna try to stay focused on that. But yeah, it's been an injury-riddled year, and that's been really the first time I've dealt with that in college, and it was very difficult for me. It was very difficult for our coaches to sit back and not wrestle, and because I love training about as much as I like competing, and I just like being in the mix. I like scrapping, and so that was tough, and it really tried my patience, and it tried my character a lot, and I do feel like I've grown up a lot through it, and it, sometimes at nationals you get lucky, even though you haven't had the best year that you planned on. So I feel good about that.
Jordan, what exactly were your injuries?
I've had various knee injuries. Had surgery over the summer, and then injured the MCL and LCL on my other leg, and had some ankle problems also. So it's kind of a chain reaction of getting injured and being impatient and coming back too early and injuring something else in myself. And that's been kind of the story of this year.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but you sat out last year, right?
No.
No, it was okay, you're fine.
Yeah, 2 years ago I sat out, yes, sir.
You were 49 the last one, right?
Right. And so I guess if there is a plus, trying to look at the positives of injuries, I didn't know how my side was going to add up at 157, and being injured a lot of the year, you don't have a hard time eating and staying big, so that was a good thing.
Jordan, you might have been a bit disappointed with what happened at the conference meet. What's it been like in the last couple days getting prepared for this and turning things around to where you're really wrestling very well in all aspects?
I feel like the conference finals, when I got beat in the conference finals, it was a blessing in disguise. And looking back, I realized that all year, when I'd get to wrestle, I wanted to wrestle every second. And so I would push. And that's not really always my best tactic. That's not where I'm most successful. And I pushed my way right into losing in the conference finals. And it taught me that sometimes, and it's right before nationals, so what a blessing, but it taught me sometimes you have to sit on a lead. And that's hard to, obviously, you don't put your roller skates on and skate out of the gym, but sometimes if a guy's not going to attack, then you can just keep a low stance and get the W. So I've had to do that a couple times this tournament, but lesson learned for sure. I feel lucky about that.
In hindsight, how much different was wrestling this year, 57 as opposed to 49? I know it's not a huge jump, it seems like you made the right decision.
Yeah.
Do you think you were ready for it?
Absolutely. I did it by choice, and our coaches are really flexible and just really supportive. And so when I decided that I wanted to go up, they supported me. And the biggest adjustment, I think, at the beginning of the year was realizing that you guys are a lot stronger and more explosive off bottom. And so wrestling on top used to be a given for me. I felt like I could ride anybody. And then I had these guys with tree trunk legs underneath me and blowing out of there. And so it did take a year to adjust as far as riding people. But I felt like quickness is a quality of mine that I try to use a lot. And quickness seems to be even more quick the bigger you get. So I kind of like that.
You face Toledo tomorrow. Do you have a history with him, or what do you know about him? What can you say about that match going into it?
Never wrestled him before. And that is another great thing about being at 157, just new faces. It makes it more fun. And the only thing I remember about Mike Poeta was that my senior year when I wrestled 130, I think he wrestled 160, so he looked like a big boy then. But and so I haven't gotten to watch him wrestle much or anything, but I plan to go to some tape and figure some stuff out for tomorrow.
All right, congratulations and good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.